Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
This is the only man in Cedarburg who has his own theme song, as far as I know.
What? What about you?
Like, what?
Well, you're in Saukville.
And I don't have my own theme song.
Yeah, sure you do.
Oh, tell me one Bulldog song in Southland.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Hey,
It's composed by Vic Mizzy.
you couldn't help yourself.
Yes.
You ruined my chance. I was all ready to push the button. I even saw where the video was.
Ah, so proud.
Someday.
Someday you'll push that button.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
How's Mom?
Mom's great.
Good.
Feisty.
Well, yes. You thought that was going to change?
Nah, no. Wouldn't have it any other way. Ooh, we already got a comment. Boy, we burned in here hot. Russ is like, about time. Russ, we were dead on. Dead on. Well, no, actually, we're about a minute late. Well, someone was a minute late.
Not me. I was ready. Right at 7:00. Yes.
Oh. I forgot the time zone's just a hair different over there by the Duncan. A little young Duncan time over there, so that's fine. There we go.
Hey, lots going on in the world.
All right.
Mr. Bob.
Actually, let me wait before we do that. We can see. I mean, Mr. Bob is extremely important, of course, but we have to cover this right away. Everybody needs to know. Our friends, the Baker Boys, got an update here. October 22nd is now.
No haircut.
Well, yes, okay. Great news. We weren't planning on doing cinnamon rolls next weekend, but we decided to anyway. This weather was made for baking. So we have 12 dozen available next weekend, October 22nd. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. There was an update. I read the update before the actual news item. But anyway, it's full. Never mind. There's no rolls left. You go hungry. Bow, bow, bow.
And besides, Russell's on my shit list.
Oh, yeah? What do you do? Besides being one of those scab writers.
He has been sharing his wife's bakery with another Henke not named Jack. Yesterday, she got a carrot cake cupcake from Russ.
Ooh.
And today she got some big slab of cake that she sent me pictures of at work so that she could rub it in. So Russ Myers,
stop sending me dirty pictures.
Yes. Oh, it was like nice. Looked really good. Yeah,
Russ, the library is really easy to find. It's the tallest building on Hanover.
Speaking of the library, I got my book back in time. Wow. Yesterday. Yep.
Good thing Lisa's on tonight because she's going to want to put this in the news graphic. This is huge.
Huge.
Henke gets book in on time.
I didn't even finish it. I brought it back in time because I decided to support the author and buy the book after.
Nice.
It was like a sample.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Bob's. Thanks to everyone who participated and volunteered for the Miles for Mr. Bob's this past Sunday.
Give us a report. You were there.
It was good. They had 127 people who signed up and paid. They didn't have 127 people who showed up and walked.
Well, the
ran.
Part's great.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's a donation. It's still the donations to count. So that was great.
Yeah.
It went really well. The Legacy Gym it was they had over volunteers, so we had plenty of
nice.
People. I got a little crossing guard vest to wear temporarily. Yes. So yeah, it was great. They had a Mr. Bob head, a big head, a fat head of Mr. Bob at the beginning of the thing. It was great.
Okay.
So kids ran, old people ran, walked. I mean, it was really a good event. It was a good
weather.
Start.
Very good weather.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things that at the first you're like, oh God. It was even decent for the Badger game that we didn't go to. We went
Oh,
to
you
Madison.
did not
We
go to that.
went to Madison. Went to a 21st birthday party at 11 o'clock, and then met the knuckleheaded nephews.
Yes.
And ex sister-in-law, the mother of the knuckleheads.
Good.
She's fondly known at a bar, and
Yes.
hung out for a while, and then hightailed it back to Hooterberg.
Accidentally missed the game. That's all right.
No, on purpose. It was great.
It works out well.
And the game was terrible, so I was really happy about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm sure AJ will cover that in a bit.
Yep. Mr. Bob, here's another way, a fun and spooky way to support Mr. Bob's.
Yeah, what's he up to? I saw some Halloween thing on his page.
Check out the Erie Street Cemetery in Belgium, Wisconsin. Have you heard of that one?
No, but I know Belgium.
Okay. Well, you don't know what.
There's not much. Belgium is. You can't get lost in Belgium.
Well, there's a cemetery there. The family-run haunted house experience will be collecting donations for Mr. Bob's and other worthy charities, including family sharing.
Nice.
You can donate cash or Venmo, or here are some of the most needed items for Mr. Bob's: women's and men's jeans, men's and women's and children's winter coats, laundered bedding, bath towels, and adult backpacks. So, for more information on Erie Street, and it's EERIE Street on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So there. Java House has all those great fall flavors going, and Lisa is back in the house. She had some back issues, but now she's back, and so there are no eardrums safe in Cedarburg. Now Lisa's back.
I knew she was back. I heard her.
Yes. But fresh roasted beans. You weren't on. AJ was even liking the sound of these. Pumpkin spice, hazelnut, maple vanilla, Highlander groggy. That's AJ's for the Highlanders. Spooky spice, hazelnut and cinnamon. Death by chocolate and blueberry maple pancakes. Have you gotten that fixed this year? I know you are so into it.
I gotta get over there. Someone gifted me some beans, so I had to finish those beans up first because they were free beans, and now I will have to go over and get those beans.
I hope they're from the Java House. Or you?
Oh, definthat's of course they are. Yeah,
yes.
That's
all right.
That Torquay, whatever, out of Sheboygan.
Torque. Oh, that's the vending machine coffee.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
All right.
Good.
All right. Mel's and Ozaki County Rotary Clubs present the Chris Herron story at the Cedarburg Performing Arts Center on Wednesday night, November 15th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Speaking of AJ, I know he saw Chris Herron give a talk.
We gonna get that Herron guy on the show here or what?
I don't think so.
How hard can that be? What? Come on.
Talk to Mel.
You do the talking. I do the pushing of the buttons.
There is no cost to attend. Chris inspires people to start the conversation on wellness and educate themselves on the disease of addiction. So it's not like it's a performance. It is a motivational and inspirational talk. Yeah. He will address the conversation on wellness and educate on the disease of addiction. He will address the issue of substance abuse disorder, advocate for effective treatment, and embrace the power of recovery. So it's a very powerful evening. It's 2 hours, no cost at the CPAC.
Cool. Fill that joint.
On Wednesday night, the 15th. Today, birthdays of honor today. Got some big ones. Norm Macdonald.
The late great.
Yeah, he was funny.
He was funny.
He was supposed to be just
passed away.
A riot in person.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Rita Hayworth, heard of her, 1980.
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
Evil Knievel.
Favorite of ours. I may have to dust out that old song, Viva Knievel.
Another E, Eminem, 1972.
Evil Eminem.
Arthur Miller.
Marilyn Monroe's squeeze.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wrote a few plays, too. Margot Kidder, 1948. The one with the gap tooth. And she
watched her in a movie called Sisters over the weekend, directed by Brian De Palma. Very, very good, gross movie. It was awesome.
Great. Sounds great.
She's very young. That was one of her first, 72, I think. She's very young.
She played Lois Lane in the movies.
She did?
Round, and she had some issues. I don't know if she ever got well from her psychological imbalance stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But it was her birthday. George Wendt, Norm from Cheers.
He's still with us too, I believe.
I think so.
He's checked out. Yeah.
I don't know these. See if you know.
Speaking of Cheers, that new Frasier show. Not that I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, it was fine. I didn't dislike it. I just didn't get around to watching it. But people are hating it.
Really?
Not enjoying it at all. No, what I've read so far.
I'm surprised you say that. I loved Frasier.
It's fun. Again, I didn't.
It was
dislike
really
it.
funny.
I thought.
I mean,
what I
and
saw
kind
was
of
funny.
a little higher level of.
Better, a
for the
little more
slapstick.
sophisticated. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. But could still be lowbrow when necessary. And John Mahoney took care of the lowbrow. But I thought it was very well acted and really funny. I just never got around to it. It was like a Thursday night thing. I just didn't. So I didn't seek it out. I liked Cheers more. If I Well, yeah. Well, I mean that's something.
It's something.
I like Star Trek more than all of them. So there.
God. All right. This date in 1997, there was a teen horror slasher movie out.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what it was?
77, you say?
97.
Oh, 97. Scream?
Nope.
Oh.
But I think the same guy who made Scream made this one.
Jose Ramon doesn't think we're real. He thinks we're fake. We're not.
Good.
We're phoning it in.
Excellent.
We're real, Good. Jose.
Jose. It was I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, that was terrible. I didn't like that.
Was it? I knew you would know. In 1968, I've seen this one a few times. Bullet.
No, good movie.
Yeah.
Spielberg's making a remake right now as we speak.
Of Bullet?
Yeah.
What? Make a new one.
Well, I think he's making a new one.
I mean, an original one.
Well, he's done plenty of those. I'm excited.
Right.
I think Bradley Cooper's gonna be in the thing. I
Really?
think he's gonna.
Okay.
Well,
All
I
right.
mean, when you think of what they can do now, digitally and all that, effects wise, if you think of the car chase through Frisco, I think the stakes will be upped a little bit. I'm excited. I think it'd be cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
40 years ago today, I went to this movie by myself at the Orpheum Theater in Madison.
Wow.
1983. I was at the time a huge James Bond fan.
Octopussy?
Nope.
Oh.
It was a Sean Connery film.
Never Say Never Again?
Yes.
The non-Bond Bond movie.
Yes.
It was
yes,
not
exactly
sanctioned.
Right.
Yeah,
But
big trouble.
It was good.
It was good. I actually like that one.
What's
Kim
her name?
Basinger was
Yep.
Foxy Loxy.
Yep. And Sean Connery.
Yeah, he was
movie-
getting up there.
The movie had a 4-week run at #1 at the box office.
Did you know that it's essentially a remake of Thunderball? It's almost the exact same movie.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
See,
wow.
make an original.
That one worked. See, and Spielberg had nothing to do with it. No, I liked Never Say Never Again because it was like a different take on Bond, and I was kind of the same. The same is fine, but when you get a different spin, that's why I like On Her Majesty's Secret Service so much with that George Lazenby fellow.
You're the only one.
No, a lot of people.
I've never seen it.
Well, there's a problem. That would be the problem keeping you from liking.
What are you
it.
talking about? You never watched Frasier. Well, you got nothing to say. Back off, Jack. Oh no, I'm Jack.
Wait a minute, who?
Yeah.
Chusa, get him.
Speaking of unknown, unknown comics, we got an unknown sports guy. I haven't heard from this guy in he goes to weddings. He's all over the place. He's gone for like a week or two at a time. Comes back and
expects to have his microphone.
Slot. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, Shusha's the sports guy now. Take it away, baby.
Sports cat.
She's not interested. All right. We'll give it to AJ tonight.
Is AJ there? AJ,
I think so. I see his wall.
Jack, you poor soul.
That's our sports guy.
Who is this talking? I know that can't be AJ. This is the nice young man, well-mannered, well-behaved, respects his elders.
Let me turn my angle a little bit. Hold on 1 second.
No problem. Tonight's show brought to you by Little Hofbrau.
Oh, nice.
Still in German mode here a little bit.
Yeah. October.
It's good. Uh-oh. I think that's the wrong angle. That's the wrong angle, AJ.
He just did himself in.
Oh dear. You might be calling again. We'll see how it goes.
Reconnect.
Hey, let's talk about this. Yesterday I typed the words to a screenwriter that are like crack cocaine. I typed the words fade out.
Oh, nice. And?
Finished. I'm happy. I'm
happy. AJ's fading in.
All right. Fade in, fade out.
AJ.
The world of movies. Here
what are you doing?
Sorry, Buzz. Can you see me better now?
Well, we got a piece of you. We'll take it.
Yeah.
It's a good piece.
That's
too much. What are you doing here? Whoa. I like your wall. Go back to the wall.
Yeah. That's good.
How we doing?
We're good. How are you?
How are you, you poor soul?
Jack, I can't believe you went to that game on Saturday.
He didn't. He almost did. He was in the neighborhood.
I'm glad you didn't, because I was at a wedding and I watched the last 3 minutes and I'm like, what am I watching right now?
Why did you watch it? Why did you watch 3 minutes of it? I saw like 1 minute of it in the first half. I thought, this is terrible.
Because
like
I was
upon the Ark of the Covenant when the Nazis opened it.
so I was watching. I was at a wedding and I had the live stream on my phone for the last 3 minutes.
You weren't paying attention to the wedding? Did you miss the I do's?
No.
Did you say when they said, "Does someone object or forever hold your peace?" and you went, "Yeah"?
No, this was before the way before the grand. The game was over before the grand entrance. So
Okay.
Okay. All right. And you made it through hydrated through the wedding. Last time you kind of were doing too many shots and you got a little dehydrated.
You're darn right I was hydrated this time.
Yeah, a little lippy sports guy today. What's going on in your world, AJ?
Oh, we're good, man. We're good. We're busy, but we're good.
All right.
How was study hall this week?
I go tomorrow.
Okay. Everyone behaving?
Wasn't it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday. I go tomorrow, hopefully. I've had issues with share ride lately, so I go tomorrow. I go tomorrow, hopefully.
Need me to make some phone calls?
No, I got it.
Need her to make some phone calls?
I got it.
All right.
I'm not going to get into it, but yeah. So I've had a few issues with share ride lately, but.
All right.
Sorry to hear it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Have you made it to Homestead yet for the study hall?
Yeah, I made it 3 times. So
3 times? Have you seen anybody in the office yet?
No.
Do they still do that? Do they still say, go to the office?
Yeah, or they send them to a different study hall. So.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
The B
I'd
hall.
act up if I wanted to
A
get
hall,
that.
the B hall, and the C hall.
There's a hole.
A hall, yes.
Tomorrow is a different schedule, though. So tomorrow is a shorter day for the kids. So,
Okay.
Okay.
They'll be squirrely.
Tomorrow, school starts at 9:40.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
man.
Late start. Can't go wrong there.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, we had early release when I was young.
Mhm.
So now they
You're
have
still young.
Well, now they have late start instead.
Well, you don't get early release from this show.
I don't know what would you rather have? I'm kind of thinking I'd rather do the early release rather than a late start.
Yeah, I think I'd rather.
Nah.
Well, how early is the regular release? Like if they have early release, when does school start normally, AJ? What do you know?
Early releases. How early is the regular release? 2:37.
2:37 is right. And like, what time does school start? Like 7:40 or 7:50 or 8 o'clock? 7:40. Yeah, they always do some funky times. Yeah, 7:40. Okay, well, 7:40 is pretty late. Bulldog.
It's okay.
Yeah. With all the prepping you do, that's fine.
This gal and I need to nap.
Oh, man.
Boys, we had a big weekend of sports, as you know.
Okay.
We're going into the CSs now, so that's good.
Okay.
The Bears almost won on Sunday, but they lost their quarterback as well.
And is he out forever?
Shoulder. It said a shoulder sprain.
Shoulder sprain. Okay. Well, I just mean if he loses his job, so many people are down on him anyway.
No, their backup quarterback's not very good. So.
Okay. All right. So the Bears. I'm surprised you're leading off with that. What about the Badgers stunk, right? Are you surprised that the offense is that bad? I thought the offense was going to be good, AJ.
I was surprised at that. I wasn't surprised because Iowa's defense is really good. I'm not making an excuse about it. I'm gonna say this, and I may be unpopular opinion here. As Jack is drinking, I'm gonna hear this. I will say this. I still think the Badgers are gonna win the West.
Yeah.
Because
the last performance certainly would not give anyone any indication of that.
Well, I said win the West. I didn't say win the conference.
Are they going to get due for some forfeits or something coming up?
No. Well, they got
rule.
Okay, so they got Illinois.
Okay.
Then they got okay, so maybe not win the West.
Oh, wait a minute.
That turned quickly.
Too late. I put all my money on that. I gotta call my bookie again. Jeez.
Well, I was thinking maybe they win the West because they have one conference loss, but they only have one conference loss. But they do play Ohio State next weekend in prime time. So.
In prime time. Ugh. Hey, what? Penn State scored a ton of points against Iowa, didn't they? AJ, am I wrong?
Not a ton.
Not a ton. More than the Badgers, obviously.
More than the Badgers.
All right. Okay. And the agent was pretty happy with his prediction.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. As he's sitting next to me, and I'm in pain. He's sitting next to me at the table, going, "I was right."
he predicted 10-6. I think the final was 12-6, wasn't it, or something like that?
15-6.
15-6. Yeah.
By the way, let's all feel bad for the agent. He's in Vegas right now.
I feel bad. I feel badly for Vegas. Is what I feel badly for. He's scamming somebody right now.
What, is he hawking bathrooms out there?
He's in Vegas and California the next 10 days.
Nice.
Oh,
that works. All right. Don't they have bathrooms out there? He's going out. He's going to show them indoor plumbing. It's
plumbing.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, guys, you push this button here, it goes round and round. It's awesome.
Yeah. Boys, I do have one sports story that you guys will find interesting.
Okay. Just one?
No, more than one.
Okay.
We'll start with this one.
Okay.
The Jets beat the Eagles for the first time ever.
Ever?
EVEH. Emma.
What? And they did it without God's gift to the quarterback position.
Yeah, they did.
Did you see any of it, AJ?
I did not. We did not get that game, so I did not.
I saw a couple plays of it, and I didn't see all of it. But what's Zach Wilson? Is that the kid's name?
Zach Wilson, correct.
Zach Wilson. He had a hell of a play on the 2-point conversion. He drifted back and then threw a bullet in the end zone. I thought that was pretty good.
You know. Let me just put this stat out there for you. The Jets now have a better record than the Chargers.
The Jets now have a better record than the Packers.
Correct. You are wrong. You are wrong.
Get used to it.
Which is a scary thought.
We prefer him more when he's wrong.
Well, don't hold your breath.
Right. But
AJ, can you give me a little insight into this? Big one coming up Thursday.
Oh, you know what? I actually like that one.
Oh, do you? All right.
I do like that one.
Let's hear it for Prime.
Yeah. Wow.
I watched the Saints game. I was at the Saints game when they played the Packers.
Yeah, right.
And I do like the Jags.
Yeah. But what's his name is hurt?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Is he day to day or is he?
Yeah, he's day to day. He's day to day.
A lot of quarterbacks are day to day now. Josh Allen is day to day. Trevor Lawrence is day to day.
It is a dangerous game.
It is a dangerous game. It is a dangerous.
Not as dangerous as broadcasting with Jack, but it's pretty darn dangerous.
It's pretty darn dangerous. You know what else is really dangerous, AJ? Sports related.
What is it?
It's when a pitcher announces retirement and slams the owner on the way out the door. Did you see this?
No.
Did you ever hear of Trevor May?
No.
He was a reliever for the A's. He recorded a video, and this is what he said in his announcement. Do you have the video?
Working on it.
Okay.
You just keep on doing.
He says, "Sell the team, dude. Sell it, man. Let someone who actually takes pride in the things they own something. There's actually people who give a shit about the game. Let them do it. Take mommy and daddy's money somewhere else, dork.
Ooh.
And also, if you're going to be a greedy fuck, own it. There's nothing weaker than being afraid of cameras. That's the one thing I really struggle with this year. Not just eviscerating that guy. Do what you're going to do, bro. You're whatever. You're a billionaire. You guys have all this power. You shouldn't have any because you didn't earn any of it."
Wow.
I thought that was pretty good.
I think some of those things will be appreciated at the head office.
Well, if he's a billionaire, I have a problem with billionaire owners who won't spend money on the team, as I've voiced many times. With
If you're gonna be a greedy bleep, own it. Okay.
That's right. Yes. I think the best line is take mom.
All right,
and
you
daddy's
got me. I'm a greedy bleep.
take mommy and daddy's money somewhere else, dork. I like that. I haven't heard
Ladies
dork
and
in a
gentlemen.
video in a long time.
I bring to you the stand-up philosopher Trevor May.
All right.
Hey, Trevor.
I was at 18 years old. I'm now 34 years old. 16 seasons, 10 major league seasons.
Mhm.
And I am officially announcing my retirement from professional baseball. Now that it's official,
Here it
the
comes.
A's organization and every single person part of it, I love all of you.
But
Every single one of you, except for
oh,
Just
one
one.
guy. We all know who that guy is.
hang on. He's got to hydrate because he's about to go off.
Sell the team, dude. I tried to get a sell shirt. It didn't get here fast enough. Sell it, man. Let someone who actually takes pride in the things they own something. There's actually people who give a shit about the game. Let them do it. Take mommy and daddy's money somewhere else.
Dork.
So that's one thing I really struggled with this year, was not just eviscerating that guy. Do what you're gonna do, bro. You're whatever. You're a billionaire. They exist. You guys have all this power. You shouldn't have any because you haven't earned any of it. But anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Reality is you got handed everything you have, and now you're too soft to sit and stand in front or take any responsibility for anything you're doing. Yeah, whatever. Oakland is Oakland. You can make all the cases. Oh, it's not a great city. Blah, 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 blah.
How you
You're
spell
putting hundreds, if not thousands, of people out of work that have worked somewhere for decades, and you haven't acknowledged that at all. So,
All right. How do you rank?
All right,
What do you-
that's good.
What do you think? What do you think, AJ?
First of all, how do you spell?
It's kind of HB with a lot of hyphens. It works.
Well, yeah, but what do you think? What do you think of his message?
No, I love it. You know what? I love it. And as a Brewer fan who just passed his stadium deal today,
I
I
we
love
talk
it.
about that.
I love it. I love it. You know, but he is right on all accounts. There's a lot of people that rely on this job or have it as a spring job or whatever, or a summer job, and you're putting them out of work.
Like the people who sell brownie pot smoker.
You're darn right. You're darn right.
Just say it.
So, AJ, so you agree with that, with what the guy's saying? And I think there are some parallels between that and the Brewers organization as well.
There always have been A's in the Brewers, yeah.
Tell us what happened today in Milwaukee.
So the Brewers stadium deal, which was being debated, got passed by the state assembly, which is one more big step that now I believe, does it go to the Senate next, or am I
So
wrong?
I'm good. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, it has to go over there. Probably. I think it'll do just fine. But I'm gonna put my my Sean Hannity hat on now and pretend like I'm one of those. So here we go. All right. So how much are the taxpayers on the hook for this one here, Bikini?
You know what? I
want numbers.
I gotta say I don't know the exact dollar amount.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. None of you people ever do. You don't know the numbers. All we know is that the bills come due, and you shaft it right to the man. The man gets shafted.
Boy, you've been studying this stuff, Bulldog.
I'm keeping
I'm
that
impressed.
on. Yeah, I try to do.
No, I'm excited though. I'm excited though. I was worried they were gonna leave. I'll be honest with you.
Well, it's not over yet, dude.
It's not. No, I mean we'll see what Milwaukee can do. I don't know if it's the county. I'm not sure where that all. The state has a huge surplus right now. We got like a $7 billion surplus laying around there. So,
but just to get through this stuff, or instead somebody's huge. But yeah, it's exciting. But yeah,
bunch of namby-pambies. I say we get a recall. We can recall them all. Petitions go out tomorrow.
Well, bunch of namby-pamby.
I'm using their terminology.
Bulldog.
Wow.
Glenn Grothman lives.
But yeah, we got
Sort
that. We had one more thing before we go.
Yes.
We had Dame Lillard's debut against the Lakers
Yeah.
on Sunday afternoon, which they're playing right now. I don't know an update for you, but I can get one quick.
I would highly recommend. Yes.
Well, this is what Giannis said after Sunday.
It's just in my son ate all of my peanut butter cookies, by the way. Anyway, go ahead.
There's one left. I'll be very honest with you. I've never been this open, Giannis said. First of all, I've never seen anybody being double teamed from the first possession of the game in preseason. Every pick and roll, they were denying him. When he got the ball in the pick and roll, they were blitzing him. And I was rolling, and I was just wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Sounds like it's going to work out well.
It was beautiful. It was glorious. You know what? I actually watched preseason basketball. Which I did. I did.
Of course AJ did.
Preseason AP top 25 college basketball poll.
Yes, sir. Wisconsin is 26. Marquette is 5.
Well, yeah. 26. Okay, they're not in the top 25, obviously. Yeah, Marquette number 5. Good. Yeah, good. Good
Marquette's going to be good, too, I believe. But, by the way, I have to still take Coach up on that offer to go to practice.
All right.
Right?
Yeah. But, yeah, once the agent and mom get back from California, I may take him.
Viva!
That guy never knew. He's going to regret ever making that comment to AJ, because if there's one person who doesn't forget a freebie, it's AJ Bocchini. Hey.
It's not a freebie. It's an invitation.
Remember, Bulldog.
They said it the best.
Remember,
It's not a freebie. It's an
a year and a
invitation.
half ago, back in July, on July 5th, we had this nice, kind, shy young man. We could barely get him to say boo. Now he's cussing us out. He's taking the whole set over. It's scary.
That didn't happen either.
It's perfect that it's Halloween, because we got a monster on our hands, for God's sakes.
We do.
Yeah,
we create this. It's our fault. We take full responsibility.
It is Halloween. By the way, boys, I did line up another speech for the next spring. So
Excellent.
In Watertown, of all places.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that.
So
Cool. Excellent. All right, man. Well, that was a rich and beefy report.
But I got to get my one. I told you so. The Rangers told you.
Oh yeah.
You were a Ranger denier.
I was in
2 games away from the series, baby.
Yes, they are.
I'd root for them actually.
Okay.
I'm not rooting for the Astros. I'll say that.
No. They were cheated once.
Splitters.
That's it. All right. You know what? We got a very ornery, tired Lisa Curtis, and she's usually mean when she's had a good night's sleep and everything. But now,
not only that, a yellow journalist, if you ask me. I can't get this Fox News hat off. It's stuck. I'm so Hannity tonight.
Bulldog Hannity. Oh man. Oh God. Between you and AJ, there's no safe harbors on this show tonight. I'm the nice one tonight. How does that feel? What the hell happened?
Right.
Role reversal. All right. Well, AJ, I'm glad you finally decided to come back from your 3-month vacation. It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Stay
Back at it
hydrated.
tomorrow.
All right, boys. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
Stay hydrated.
All right. Adios, sir.
See ya,
AJ Bocchini with sports here on the Jack Henke Show.
Yep.
Where there's nothing but hot dogs, apple pie, Chevrolet, Americanism right here. American exceptionalism right here.
You are the exception.
And now we're bringing out a member of the press, the regular lefty media. Let's bring her in to defend herself if she can.
Lisa, you give him half a beer and look what happens.
I know. I think at one point did you see him motion to someone like?
Yes.
Yeah, he was like,
I
"Give
need
me
a
another
refill.
one.
He
Get me
was,
another one."
he was
It was one
cussing
of my
out his
children.
he was cussing out his kids,
He's a mean drunk.
isn't he?
No. I just become more red, white, and blue with every passing beer, madam.
Look at him. His face is as red as the wall back behind him.
Oh,
so
my
we're going
gosh.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
In fact, it was
I know,
confusing.
it
might
really
turn
blends
blue.
in.
I might turn blue any minute now.
Don't smile; you'll ruin the
No.
effect.
That's right.
How are you,
All right,
LC?
I'm about to throw up.
I'm fine.
Back to
I'm
Lucky
tired.
Chuck.
I think I have a cold. So
Oh,
that's why I'm just like lying here, like,
Yeah. yeah.
not really sitting up or anything. So
Are you congested?
I am a little bit.
Well,
I am.
Oh boy.
It's
Yeah,
that
I
desert.
am.
It's that desert air, the desert and the air conditioning, back and forth.
Well, yeah,
Tell-
that is like Vegas in summertime. It's so weird, You're just like walking
just
by
miss-
casinos and you just
Yeah.
feel the air coming out. And
You just missed the
Right.
bikinis. You guys were like ships passing in the night.
well, I think we were walking somewhere, and it's like and I'm like, can we please keep just walking to the Sphere? And then they're like, oh, it's a long walk, and I don't think it was at that point, but it wouldn't have been if we wouldn't have stopped at every bar to the Sphere, like every bar we went into. I'm like,
Yeah.
can we maybe just skip one, that we could maybe get a little further?
You said that?
Well, you can take your drinks out on the street with you.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I have the
Oh.
Stein calling the Stein Black here. Let me tell you.
Yeah, no.
Let me tell you. This is. Did you go to the Sphere?
We went outside it and we walked to it one morning just to see like if we could push our way in,
Did you touch
see
it?
something.
Did you
But
touch the Sphere?
yeah, I know. No, I took lots of pictures. No, we went on the
Alright.
tram. We went on the tram at night and saw it that way too.
That must be cool.
So whatever it's called. So
Did you
I'm embarrassed to say why we were really there though. Did I tell you why we were really there?
Were you wearing, like-
Wayne Newton?
Wait,
You went to see
No,
Wayne
were you wearing dildo hats and that kind of stuff? Were you at a bachelorette party?
Newton. Ladies, Kyle.
What? No. What? What? Why were you there?
Well, you weren't there for Wayne Newton. You weren't there for
You're the-
dildo heads.
you're-
What the
you're-
hell? We're closer, though. We're gonna
Connie
get-
Marie?
Barry Manilow.
Oh!
Yes, actually.
And?
That's okay.
And what's your review?
Oh, he was very good. He was very good. I mean, he wasn't very long. He had to get to
Oh.
bed.
That's what she
Yes, I
said.
was gonna say,
What?
hold
What?
on, hold on.
What?
Oh.
If that's what, actually, that's what he said in that case.
No.
So, what? How old is he now? Do you know?
80.
80. Wow.
He's 80.
He's
Oh my God.
And he's so skinny. He's so
he has
skinny.
been-
He was never not skinny, but he's
Yeah.
very skinny.
Like scary skinny?
Scary skinny.
Um,
Let's not be so subjective here on the show, okay?
Was the show good? How long? When you said it wasn't very long, how long was the show?
22 minutes.
yeah, I know. I said to somebody 45, but maybe an hour and a half.
That's,
Almost,
I mean,
I'd
come
say.
on. At age,
But I mean, he really was like a very genuine.
nice.
He was really he was very, very kind. He sang the songs, right,
Yeah.
that we wanted
He
to
wrote-
hear.
he wrote the
And then
song.
we're all like, okay,
Yeah,
let's
we're all
go.
set.
I gotta know. Did he sing a medley of his jingles that he wrote?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Ah!
Yeah.
Excellent.
On a pepper,
He did,
he's
and
a
he
pepper,
told
he's a
good
pepper.
stories. Yeah. So
Was he on the
Yeah.
piano the whole time? What was he doing?
yeah, I
See,
went on the piano. Well, shuffling.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
whoa, well,
Why? It's okay. I'm not going to judge.
Where was he? Where was he playing? What was the stage?
The Westgate. He's been there for a while now.
Oh, it's been like
Okay.
an in resident type of thing?
So when I was in high school, I had the biggest crush on him. When everyone else loved like Leif Erikson, Leif Garrett. that's how old I am. Everyone loved
Kevin
Leif.
Erickson.
Yeah.
I love with Nordic explorers. She's madly. She is gaga for Vespucci.
Hey, so we just.
turn over a new leaf, Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
I know she plays Marco Polo in the pool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Marco.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Marco.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back.
Ugh. But I liked him, and my friends were always like, "We should see him." I'm like, "We don't need to see him. It's okay." And then one year, I was like, "Hey Alexa," when we were all together, I'm like, "How's Barry Manilow's health?" And they're like, "Barry Manilow is currently in the hospital." I'm like, "Whoa, are you kidding?" And so we're like,
Ask
"Let's just
Alexa
make
how
our."
I am. I'm concerned.
You know, I'm like, well, we said let's just make our trip to Vegas. So,
Nice.
but
Nice.
then like we were on the tram, and I'm like, because I bought a Barry shirt. I thought it really was gonna. I'm glad I didn't spend the money that I thought I was going to. It really was like a crowd of people, like a lot of people our age who looked normal enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
cool.
thought we were like going to be the cool ones because we had like, matching Barry shirts and jeans and
That's
and
the path to cool. I didn't know. No one tells me anything.
shut your mouth.
All right. Sorry.
I'm talking.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
No more.
But anyway, so we're riding this tram and we all have Barry shirts on. And then I was like, our U2 tickets were stolen. I just kept telling everyone. And then the people who didn't ask us. and then
Own it.
the
Jack,
other
own
half
it.
were like, he died, We're like, what? Some people were like, he died yesterday. And we're like, what?
He said, "What? He wasn't
No
that bad."
refunds, no.
Before we
killing.
saw him, yeah, I know. They're like, yeah, he died. We're like, what? Even at the Milwaukee airport, when I was waiting for the shuttle bus to take me to to the airport from the long-term parking, I was like standing with this brother and sister, and they're like, "Didn't he die?" I'm like, no, he didn't die. So,
Oh man.
Did you say, "Shut your mouth"? Did you say that to them too?
probably, yeah. Shut your mouth,
Barry
yeah.
Manilow, because you go to check in a hotel and they're like, "Oh, we thought you were dead."
Well, you went for Barry Manilow, and are you a gambler? Do you gamble?
We did a little bit here and there, but we did want to. There was 3 of us who wanted to play roulette real bad because I've had a lot of luck with roulette in the past,
Really?
but not this time.
What's your
right?
strategy?
Keeping keeping it on one number.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then this guy walks to my friend and he's got a big thing of chips and he's like, "What's your birthday?" And she said the 28th. He puts it on the 28th and then he puts chips all around the 28th and he won. It landed on 28.
Wow.
Did he give her any?
Yeah.
Thanks for being born.
No, and he could have bought us good Lord, you should look up hogs and heifers. That's where we spent our last night. Oh my goodness. But we walk in and he's like, "Number 28 is here." And we're like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's here." And his girlfriend was like looking at us because we were hugging him and stuff. And oh boy. Hogs and heifers.
Hogs and heifer. It sounds like we talked about George Wendt, the Hungry Heifer. That was the name of the place in Cheers that they always talked about, where they went for all the beef and stuff.
Yeah.
What is Hogs and Heifers?
Oh my God.
It,
It's oh my God.
Are they all wearing yarmulkes?
No.
no, they're not really wearing much.
They certainly they can wear 2 yarmulkes, one on either side.
Very religious. Very religious. Two yarmulkes.
Man, it says the best bad decision you'll make in Vegas.
Thank you. I said to my friends afterwards, I said, I feel like I regret. I said, I feel like I regret some of what I did tonight, and they all like almost slapped me in the face.
They say, "Shut your mouth."
Shania's there. That's good. Shania's got a gun, or else that's like. I think she. Oh, it's a. Maybe it's a.
I thought Shania Twain was a brunette.
No.
Oh, they were talking about Shania too.
There's Lex.
They were all bartenders. They're all bartenders.
Look at all the PBRs stacked up. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we had some PBRs there.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's Dionysius, Diona.
Yep. And are there any of us on the bar? Because my group danced on the bar.
Oh, you went full Coyote
did you?
Ugly, huh? Now
Yep.
hiring bartenders and security team members. Oh boy.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see
for
here.
sure.
We got a little, let's see, a mini truck Hall of Fame class of 22. What's going on here? We got the animals. Oh boy. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Oh, I didn't see. I might have seen him. I'm not sure. Really.
No cover. No cover. That's a problem.
You didn't get bit, did you? Because you might turn into a wolf in about 3 days.
I do have this strange like sore on my finger, and I don't know.
You're a little under the weather. This is how it happens. Lycanthropy, they call it. It's terrible. You turn into a dog when the moon gets big. Oh, we got a video here. Should we roll it? Let's see what we got going on.
Well, it's not a
Cowbell.
Come on, cowbell.
Oh boy, Mississippi Queen. All right, let's just knock
that's
that
enough.
off there.
Why would you play it? What is?
I had to.
What?
Mean, there's the exterior.
Is this on the? Where is this place?
downtown.
Oh, downtown.
Well, yeah, and I was like, gross, man. Downtown is gross. Like, let's get out of here. And then my one friend, who's like probably the most responsible, but she's like she's the silent fun one. You always follow her if she recommends something.
I think that's Lex.
Have you identified? Have you memorized them?
Yeah, right away, immediately, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes if I like drank too much beer because we start so early, and I'm like, I can't.
What's early?
11 maybe.
In Las Vegas.
Well, wherever we go. Sometimes it's earlier. It might be, Bloody Marys. We actually didn't have one Bloody Mary. But then we just keep going. I mean, we don't really eat much. And I was like, hey, wait, we had Mexican today. I was like, wait, Mexican. We eat like one meal, and then it's just drinking. But then I get tired of that. So then I have a Diet Coke and a shot of Jaeger. And
that'll cure it.
Like breakfast.
I know. And so I went to the bathroom at the, what's that? Oh, God, downtown. Oh, it's the Golden Nugget. And I said, just get me a Diet Coke and the Jaeger. And I came back and they're like, the bartenders want to meet you. And then I'm like, why would you want, you know what I mean? Just a shot of Jaeger. And then at the Hogs and Heifers, I was like, I told my, whoever was going up to the bar to get our round, I was like, give me a shot of Jaeger and Diet Coke. I mean, not together, because I just want to drink the Diet Coke for the caffeine and then have it.
Yeah.
So anyway, and all of a sudden the megaphone, Lisa, on their megaphones at this bar, they're like, why would you drink that? Why would you? I'm like, why do you have it in the bar then? And I said, and now give me 2. I said.
The only answer to that is you scream back, I'm from Wisconsin. They're like,
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so it was fun. I'm glad to be home.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, when you said you were under the weather, I'm thinking, oh, that's a bummer. You guys picked up a little bug. Well, after everything you just said, yeah, I think you're probably going to be a little under the weather.
No, all the Jaeger killed the bug for sure.
What do you guys do?
Heiferitis.
I know. I'm not used to drinking something. I don't usually drink that much here.
Well, good.
Is that your shot of choice, a Jägermeister?
It would be, yeah. How about you guys?
I like that one. No, it's actually one of the flavorful ones.
Not me.
That one doesn't hurt. That's why I like that one. It doesn't hurt going
tequila, and it doesn't have to be like top shelf. It's not vodka.
And it was going to say any tequila.
No. I'm trying to think of the last one I've had. I really don't do shots anymore.
Ooh, tequila. Have you ever eaten the worm?
That's kind of a personal question.
Yeah, really.
I'm not sure if we really
You should ask Barry Manilow that.
Here, I mean, that's kind of like go there. I mean, I know you're a journalist. For heaven's sake, I had dinner first or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
We're just trying to make you feel at home, and here at our own little Hogs and Heifers.
Yes, well, they should do that here.
They should not.
Sure.
With Bulldog, it's Hogs and Hofbrau. That's what he's doing.
Oh, is that what you're drinking?
Yeah, a little Hofbrau tonight. I'm still kind of in this thing. It's delicious and tasty. And
so what's going on? What I miss?
Well, I want to ask you that. I mean, surely I'm assuming you must have been getting updates from your crack staff.
Kind of. Well, we had that story about where the reporter went through all the car thefts, for the year through September. So, I mean, there's really, we can't say that it's on the rise. It's more of a cyclical thing. But, Thiensville in one day, they had like 12. Thiensville.
Actually, they had 12 They had 12 last night at, speaking of gambling, up at Potawatomi. I just saw that article on the way in.
Oh, is that right?
12 cars in one night that was jacked
Really?
out of the Potawatomi lower garage. I'm like, really?
Oh, really?
So
I didn't hear that.
sometimes
So,
you go and win some money, and sometimes you lose a car.
Because someone's car was stolen like right behind the police station, like in the.
Come on.
I shouldn't laugh about that, but I mean,
It wasn't in the police station parking lot, but the house was right there behind it.
Oh.
Cedar Point. Yeah. Someone left their title in. You don't do that.
They shouldn't do that.
You don't do that. A lot of golf clubs. So.
Can you imagine calling the cops and being like, "Hi, my car was stolen. Where are you?"
You could walk over.
Yeah.
Open your window.
Yeah, look out the window.
Glad to see you guys are on it. So yeah.
Wow.
But a lot of these people,
sucks. Yeah.
a lot of these, it's not like they're being hot wired. A lot of them, they're.
How do they crank them nowadays? Because they're all like push button and key fob and all that kind of stuff. And
Well, the keys are in there a lot of times, so.
Well, that's a terrible idea. Yeah, you don't want to. I put my keys next to my title. How could there have been a problem?
I don't know. It was last year I was doing a Mr. Bob's.
Oh, wait, somebody had their social security card in there too, in their car. Go on.
Oh. Too many Jaegers. Yeah, Mr. Bob's, and we started the truck up, and someone had cut out the catalytic converter
Oh no!
out of the Mr. Bob's truck. Can you believe it?
No!
I mean, that was so bad.
That's low. That is so low.
Yeah, right at the Ozaki Nonprofit Center.
What happened there? It wasn't even in a
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Susie, stop.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we couldn't take the truck down. It was just a mess. It was just terrible.
Oh yeah, there were a number of cars stolen from. What do we got here?
Tell Shusha that Shusha's watching. Tell her knock that shit off.
Cut him off. Cut him off. Make him stop drinking.
1.5 Hofbraus and an afternoon with his mom, and look what happens to him. He's got to screw in a couple light bulbs, and he's all bent out of shape.
It was terrible.
Okay, and then Parks too. Lime Kiln, several break-ins into Lime. I love Lime Kiln. I'd like to go there a lot.
What are they breaking into?
Into cars.
Oh, cars. Okay.
But where were the owners? It's not like a
and
huge
the Mequon Nature Preserve. Like they're waiting for people to just go and be active and stuff. And it's different parks around the county.
Man, I'm gonna start. you're making me paranoid here.
Paranoid. I want to go get some vengeance. I want to sit in the. I want to sit in the bushes
of the car set here.
Jack, don't you drive like a Beamer or something? Why don't you leave your Beamer with the keys in it, and then we'll watch.
As bait?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as bait.
I want to go on a stakeout with Lisa. She'll have like a bottle, a fifth of Jaeger. And
I know. I'll be like too drunk to do anything about it.
There he goes. Look at that.
How about this one quick? The mayor's suggestion. It was just mentioned in passing about shutting down Washington Avenue for occasional events.
Pretty interesting. I read that and I was fascinated.
I know. It was so fun.
For occasional events.
It's a terrible idea. I don't think it's
like what events?
No, I don't either.
What are we talking about?
I don't have an opinion, so never mind.
Right. Yes.
But what events?
I'm not sure that he said he's got to take it before the council. You know what I mean? I don't. He wants to take it before the council. So all I did was say, what's one thing you'd like to see in your Cedarburg? And but I mean, lots of people, are talking about it. Like just people in conversations, who I know and stuff. I mean, what would you guys think? Pumpkin walk, right?
Totally, absolutely.
Okay, what else?
Yeah, I think he mentioned, or at least it seemed to be in the article, that he was thinking along the lines of like just certain days in the summer, just turn it into like a summer turn.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you get those really busy summer weekends here, and certainly in the autumn and around Christmas, certainly like the Friday nights. That would be logical. I don't see a problem with that. But I'm sure there's some very, very opinionated and vocal counter arguments to everything I'm saying.
I suppose it's pretty cold to be shutting the street down. It's asking people to do a lot of walking in December.
Well,
But I don't know. There's a lot of people out there at those Festive Fridays. There's a
Right.
lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, that's true.
and you know, what's great- and you know what's awesome is actually if you shut Washington down, you get everyone parking around there. It's that's gonna when we get those catalytic converters, we can.
Yeah,
That is a lot of streets for me to watch.
Just
Patrol.
we're Charles Bronson out here.
I could see it for the pumpkin walk. It gets pretty full in those sidewalks.
Yeah, that's very full.
And a lot
So-
of kids running around too on that.
Yeah,
Today they have that pumpkin thing, and actually they shut that whole square down around that park, and it's
right by the
By
library.
the library. Yes, that's a really neat event. They've been doing that for decades now.
It is, yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And that I know that's just they seem to close down at least a chunk of the street there.
Hmm.
Nothing wrong with
Right.
that, you know.
So, hmm
So,
I think the Oktoberfest is perfect. They just shut down that.
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
yeah, I hear it was very, very, very busy. I was not down there, but I heard it was really rocking this year.
When
Yeah.
we went down, it was nice.
We had a meeting there.
We did.
Bulldog and I. We had about the future of the show. We decided on the strategy of the show over a couple of brewskis. Got it all.
More dance, and we came to
Yeah.
the conclusion of more dancing girls.
Got to get us some heifers,
With megaphones, yeah.
megaphones.
We called Lex. He's
Yeah.
available.
Who was it? Japoy? Who was the guy that that's going to be at the where the guy was on the farm?
Yes.
Jaboy.
Hold your boy dirty.
The one who said, "Damn you, New Beijing!"
Oh man, I know he's available.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He actually could contribute to the show. We can call it community service.
Oh man.
I'd like to watch the organizers of that event, see what else they're doing. Because, I think I told you, right? They put in like some enormous, they used like a corner lot in Milwaukee that maybe had,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was like a big duplex or a small apartment building, but he just took out a whole corner lot and, that was green and had grass and everything and just filled it with cement. And you just can't do that without a permit.
The same guy.
Too late. Already did it.
He doesn't believe in the permitting process.
He finds
Evidently.
it very distasteful.
I saw in your fine paper that Union House are opening a new place down in Milwaukee.
Yes.
called
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Gosh. I know.
They got some killer Harry Potter stuff coming up for the big festival.
They do.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
And
Yeah.
not only that, look what. Speaking of other alcoholic beverages, Mike.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, she should go do something.
Yours is so good.
She's a lover.
Gosh.
Look what's coming up here for the Bloody Mary walk. This is, I believe, from the Shinery. They're getting ready. They got everything blended.
Holy cow.
That's
No, that was my order at the airport. You got it wrong. That's the picture I sent you.
Wait, you ordered okay. We got to send the plane back to the
Yeah.
hangar.
Sushi. Leave me
That's right.
alone.
That's right.
Give that girl a can of tuna or something, will you?
Oh, there's an ass.
Hey,
Oh.
Susie.
There she is.
She's so pretty.
She's just a pain. Shut up.
You were away. She is,
The scary Bloody Mary walk is this Saturday.
Okay.
They're ready. Shinery's ready. They're looking
Yeah.
like they're. I would say they're in it to win it. Listen to this here. Getting ready for our third Scary Mary Bloody Walk. Bloody Mary Walk, not Bloody
Yeah.
Walk. This year we will use our famous mix, only available at our stores. This is
Ooh.
Shinery, mixed with
Ooh.
Spicy Mike's Moonshine Salsa. Before we add our special ingredient, we add Niski's Bacon Bits. While we feel vodka is boring, this year recipe includes our new bacon habanero.
Ooh, habanero.
Good things going on at the Shiner this year. I feel like they're in it to win it. They're just like, no.
Quit giving
no.
them. There are like 10 places. The Shinery. They don't. Who always wins it? Doesn't
The Stagecoach wins quite a bit.
Anvil has won
Anvil's been doing very well, yeah.
it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I know Stagecoach many years was like the big winner. But I think the ambulance.
Are you a Bloody Maryer, Lisa? Do you like Bloody Marys?
I do, with
I do.
a caveat.
Okay.
Caveat. Okay, good.
Yeah, caveat.
Gin.
Gin.
Oh, gin. Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't like vodka.
That's
Really?
I don't think that's not normal, is it?
Well,
I've had a lot of people switch after they've tried it.
You're a bad influence.
That I am. That I am.
and over the influencer. Lisa, what gin has more flavor than vodka? And is that why you like it? What don't you like about vodka?
It's too medicinal or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just like gin. It's so smooth. I can drink it on the rocks. I mean, I'm okay with that.
I haven't had a lot of gin in my time. I probably should. Maybe you could give me a gin tour sometime.
I remember when we were kids.
The gin running tour. I don't know.
We stole some from everybody's parents, and somebody brought gin, of course.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what it was, and we're like, "Oh, that stuff must be rotten. It smells like pine needles." Remember?
Yeah.
It's like, duh. Dear God, I want the Boone's Farm.
Oh no! Oh no!
It might be like a passed down. Maybe my mom drank gin, I think. So
Everyone's mom drank gin. What are you talking about?
Right, yeah. How about a B&B? Did you guys ever hear of those?
Oh, sure. That was a big 70s thing.
What is it?
I don't know. It was big though. My dad was a big B&B'er, I think.
Because somebody was saying they had one recently, and I was like, "Oh, did you light the top on fire?" And I think they just mix it in a bottle now. So what it was when my parents had it after dinner was brandy, and then they pour Benedictine on the top, which must be just pure gas, I'm thinking. And because we got to take turns on who got to blow it out when they light it on fire.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not a B&B until it's like a flame.
Well, I think, like I said, I think they do it now in a bottle. It's mixed, you know.
Okay.
So,
do you like Brandy Alexander's?
Surely, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's ice cream drink.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And the good ones have, you can taste the brandy. It's not overpowering. Where do you recommend, Lisa, for a Brandy Alexander?
Oh, I don't know. Does Rangeline Inn have one?
I don't know. It's always those old timey places. Like I remember
Galeotto's. I know the Galeotto's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Port Hotel used to be the place that I remember.
And actually, more I'd like the mint, so I would go with the
Grasshopper.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So,
I know the Galeotto's bartender because we used to the ex and I used to sip there quite a bit. Didn't help, but anyway, the bartender, it was like a wave. Like somebody would order an ice cream drink, a Grasshopper or Alexander, and the bartender would be like, "All right, I'll make one." And then next, the word started to go around like, "Hey, ice cream drink!"
Oh, no!
So their poor blenders, like every 12 minutes.
Oh,
the bartender's like, "And how did this start?" Somebody started this, and it won't stop.
Well, yeah,
oh my gosh!
It seems like what are those places? There's a place in Bayview that is famous for the drinks.
Oh, at Random.
At Random,
Yep.
And there's another one that's connected to it. It's a last name, same. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't remember.
Well, you really get around, Jeff.
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah.
Now I have Shusha.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Damn it! That is amazing.
Oh,
Siamese are like this. They're very dog-like.
Oh,
Very dog-like. They're very,
gosh,
very
cool.
attached.
Cool eyes.
And yeah. That's that. Okay, your microphone. Use this microphone.
Hey, I got something else I saw in the news graphic today. I want to announce.
Oh wait, I hope it's what I think.
Blossom IDD to host book signing event for local authors. They're gonna have a thing at the Mercantile on Saturday, November 4th.
There you go. Yes.
Rebecca Lawton.
Oh yeah, she was
John
the library.
Rosewitz.
Yeah. She
wrote hers in.
Here's a cabana or something like that. Yeah, it's a she had a series of strokes.
Yep,
and,
multiple stroke survivors.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Aphasia, I think was what they call it. And Yeah, it's a really interesting story. So she almost like devised her own language in some ways, and
Mhm.
yeah, a really interesting story. Really, they're really nice people. They were part of our summertime.
Right. She and her husband, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they're writer. They had a co-writer who kind of helped them kind of put everything together.
Mhm.
And help
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
So,
Laura
yeah, very very nice
Griswold-
people.
Laura Griswold, Caleb the Conqueror, Mother Story of Hope for special needs son Caleb.
Oh, okay,
And then, so it benefits Blossom IDD.
nice.
That is on November 4th. Go to blossomidd.org. I'm sure
Yeah.
they have more details. So, what did you hope
Okay.
I was going to say out of the paper, Lisa?
Oh, well, our time's probably running out soon, but I really, really love following the coolest things made in Wisconsin. You guys, look at you! I've run it like four times. Like,
You've never mentioned
try
this
going back
before.
to the business page. I tried very hard on the business page, very
That's what you said.
hard.
Oh, say it
I
very
found
hard
my
one
way
more
to
time.
Calvin. I read Calvin and
Yeah.
Hobbes. I was
Click your
reading Calvin
heels.
and Hobbes.
Very hard.
I like Crank's.
Hard.
I like Family Circus.
Know what I mean?
I work very,
Diligently.
tirelessly. Yes, on that page.
Okay.
Like we've got a story coming up there on Tuesdays, the business page, on a woman in Cedarburg who leads hikes for a living. She leads hikes all around the country and maybe the world. I don't
A
know.
professional walker.
She is.
Kinda
But
cool.
okay, so the coolest things made in America. In Wisconsin. Okay, they started out with like a list of 100, and then I like, okay, where's the Ozaki ones? And we only had the
Show.
cheese. The cheese. What?
This show. It's the coolest thing made in this. I'm telling you.
Yes. Yeah. And then you were out. You were 101. I'm sorry.
Disqualify someone.
So it was Cedar Valley cheese. Their mozzarella sticks. I had never been. I hear about it, and I'd never been.
I was at a Badger pregame party on Saturday, and they had these sticks with sausage, and then they had the Cedar Valley. It looked like marshmallows. The things are so big. I think they were the same thing you're talking about.
Well, yeah, it's very good. And I thought, well, I'm going to go to that store because she knew that I was running these, and she said, could you mail some out? And I said, sure. Every time it was in the paper, every time they kept making the round, and the elimination, they would make the next one. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to take the papers to her. And so anyway, it's a lovely, lovely store.
Nice.
But they're like seeds that you have to like the competition. So we were against some kind of, I don't know, you have to vote this or that.
Gotcha.
And then it got down to the final like 8, and we were against Newski's bacon.
Oh,
And
it's
I'm like,
over. It's
over. That's what I was like, there's no way we're gonna cheese versus bacon. Oh God, Sushi, you're
Pack up the
scaring
tent.
me.
Oh. Frisky's buffet. Give it to her quick.
Oh, she's got some. I don't know. Sometimes does your cat ever look and you're like, what are you looking at? Like they're like staring at
I never ask her those questions. No.
the ceiling. I'm like, why are you staring at the ceiling? What's up there? So yeah, so we were out. So now we're down to the final 4.
All right.
But so
Cool.
yeah, we eliminated. But
Well,
now
listen, we got to let you take care of that cold of yours, for God's sakes.
okay. All right.
Yeah, you said you were going to be rested. You're on fire for
Yeah,
God.
you came in hot.
Yeah, you came in hard.
You came in
Very, very hard.
You came in at 11.
I work
you
hard.
15. You're gonna get that. We're gonna get that Beetle Bailey in your paper.
Hard, you
I love
dumbasses.
I love
I work
that.
hard.
I love that Sarge and Beetle Bailey cartoon.
I don't have to say it again.
Go rest. Go
You
get some
fucking
sleep.
morons. It's
Go-
hard.
Go get some vitamin C and a little echinacea.
I will. Oh yeah.
She is vitamin C. She's Lisa Vitamin C.
Get a little
Thanks,
zinc.
Ma.
All right.
Thanks,
take
Ma.
care. All right.
Okay.
She's Lisa Vegas.
Take
That's
care.
who she is.
Remember, you're taking me on a gym tour. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Bye. Good seeing
Lisa Curtis, who we torture every Tuesday night.
No wonder she went to Vegas.
No, yeah, just like I gotta leave.
yeah.
Next time I'm gonna go somewhere more serene than the Henke show, like Ukraine.
Like Ukraine.
Send me to Kyiv.
Speaking of serene, it's
Yeah.
not tomorrow because Patty's back.
That's not serene.
Yeah, no.
That's a whole other level.
That's right. Next level. Yeah. So Patty. Oh, you know what I was thinking? Did you see that email I forwarded to you from Louise?
I did. She wants to be on the show, and she should be on the show.
Yeah. How about Thursday? Let's see if she can do it Thursday.
Yeah, cool. Yes, let's make it happen. Yeah, totally.
Okay. She's
Smart.
wonderful. Yeah, she's
And
funny.
obviously, we have to take care of Dr. Ben on Friday. So just throw up some times again.
Yeah. Let me know sometimes.
What we did last week actually worked really well. It was like 10
okay.
a.m. I think 10 or 10, and then we kind of went
All
for
right.
like 40 minutes. And what I like about that is we kind of get Friday night off, then. Even though we're doing it live with Ben at 7.
Hey, how was the movie? Were you surprised?
It was I've seen it 900 times. I knew every
Where did-
slice and every dice.
Where did you go to see it?
North Shore here in Mequon, and we saw the original 1980. I was 10. Friday the 13th, the beginning, the first time, and of course, as everyone knows, everyone thinks Jason is the killer in Friday the 13th. But in Friday the 13th Part 1, it was Jason's mother doing the killing because she was very upset how her little boy was treated. But then Jason
Took over the duties for
he
her.
did. Yeah, he's like, okay, Mom, I got.
Well, who would have believed in 1980 they were making this slasher film? How many?
Halloween was 78.
Now just calm down. Let me finish
Okay,
my question.
all right.
Who are you, Margot? I start asking a question. She jumps in. How many of them were made of the Friday the 13th?
Ooh, there's a lot. I want to say there were 8 regular ones, and then after that they did like sort of 2 jokier ones, so to speak. And then he met Freddy at one point. It was Jason versus Freddy. Then they did 2 remakes, I believe. So we're upwards of around 10 or 11 of these fucking things.
Can you imagine when you're making? If someone would have said, "This is going to be great. We're going to be doing 10 more of these suckers." They would have been. You'd be like, "Nah."
Well, it was a hit. It was a hit.
No,
I mean,
I know,
really
but
well.
to think 10 more. I'm
I
not. I
know.
mean, there's
the
only a
body
couple.
count is high. The body
There-
count is very high.
There were only a couple rescuers down under, for God's sakes. I mean,
That's true. Well, they needed some rescuers at Camp Crystal Lake, let me tell you.
Yeah.
But it's funny. The impetus for making that movie was very, very basic. Halloween was one of the greatest Hollywood success stories of all time. That movie cost $800,000. That's it. They got some cheap guy named investor named Mustafa Akkad who's like, "Oh, you're going to cut people up? Okay, here's some money." So they give him this $800,000. The movie goes on to make well over $100 million, like in its entire lifespan. I mean, if you put it like $1978, you probably made upwards of $50 million. So $800,000 to a $50 million return on investment. How, and then there was an independent movie. It was made. That's why this Mustafa Akkad came in, because all the studios were like, "No, you can't cut people up on film. What are you doing?" And the Friday the 13th people said, Paramount basically said, "We want that. Give us something like that." And the filmmakers were like, "Okay, that's Halloween. So we can't Valentine's Day? Maybe not. Hanukkah? Probably not. It's 8 days. That'd be probably too much killing. I got it. Friday the 13th." And the rest, of course, is summer camp history. So, yeah.
wow.
Big money in chopping up camp counselors and teenagers.
No question.
Yep. And the one thing you shouldn't do in those slasher films, this comes from the movie Scream, of course, those who get iced by the killer, they've all made nick on film. They have all had sex. If you get frisky in the in the slasher films, you're going down.
Really?
Talk about Yom Kippur. There's the Day of Atonement.
Going out with a bang.
Woo! So there you go. Anyway, hey, we went 15 minutes over today, but that's okay. We'll give you 15 minutes less sometime next week, so it's fine. We'll catch our chips. Good show tonight. Thank you to Lisa for being on.
Lisa
the
was
line.
great. AJ
Fun.
was.
AJ was on fire. Everyone was burning up. It's a good Tuesday. So Tuesdays are fun. Hopefully Wednesday will be too. but I don't know. It might suck. I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
Are you kidding? Patty's on.
Well, Patty will be great.
What are you
but,
talking?
You know, we'll see how it goes. I might suck. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's been a fun.
Just keep the Hofbrau flowing. You'll be
I'm
fine.
down to
You'll be
2. So
Better get
We'll
some
see.
refills
Might go shop.
and some Jägermeister before tomorrow.
I should. I need to do more shots on this show.
That's funny.
If there's one complaint I get from our viewers is why isn't Bulldog doing more damn shots? All right.
There you go.
Here we go, folks. Heading in the street.